Get a Fate Scheme. Good start to the night. You flew, buddy. Faded Shore Shot, I guess. I could try Dwarves. I don't know, I've played so many Royal games recently. Let's do this. And we lock for the Forbidden Fruit. I haven't had a good Dwarf game in a long time. I think this is one of the few sane ways to get into it. Cinderella, the perfect unit to have show up. Maybe Crafty would be slightly better. He's there. No. Oh. Huh. What if I just buy these this turn? And then we'll upgrade the Fanny next turn? Hey, Cinnamon. Thanks for the tier 1.
Trinit hyper.
Thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. Egged. I don't want to take Stash with 2 Crafties. Not the Balloons game. Played for 6 hours without realizing. Yeah. It's a pretty addictive game. Yes, I'm buying Brave Princess. Great treasure. 10 out of 10. Do I throw a fight for XP here? 37 health tiger. Probably not. I can buy it next turn though. Let's fill the board. If I get the big gold, I can still buy something. Peep would have been okay with Heartwood. That's fair. That's fair. Summons a bunch of 2/1s. Might have been better. Brutal. Fine. Guess I rolled a lock. Not selling this for the peep. Not vulturing. What do I want here? Like greedy Lady of the Lake Sporko? Does Corrupted Heartwood make anything good? Not really. Yeah, I don't get why it's so addictive, but it is. There's something very satisfying about popping balloons. The one is a bossy. Kinda. Okay, well, we get pig gold and our wish. Wasn't really expecting to get the wish. Kinda crazy. So, what now? Cinder treasure. It's a long time before the Lox chest comes out. Just go into 5. The other CD game you played is Plants vs. Zombies. Balloons has had this effect on you. I got addicted to Legion TD last year too, back in like October, November. But for completely different reasons. Balloons is a way more casual experience. Made it in the last video. The bird! This. Just try to tempo my way through and then cash out the map. The crafty fanny package here isn't that scuffed. There's a lot of stats, especially with the Fates boost on the fanny. Yeah, matchmaking, especially in off-peak times, can be pretty loose. Regardless of MMR, if you queue up when I'm queuing up, you're pretty likely to fall into my lobby. I really should think of a good generic answer for that, but it's kind of hard without knowing exactly what you're doing, because everyone does different things wrong, right? It's not like everyone at 3600 is making the same mistakes. Scam units in 1. It'll probably be going on YouTube. I don't know when, but I think that one's on the schedule. It can take up to like a week for videos to go up. You're playing tempo but can't convert. A lot of that is knowing what mid-game comps you can afford to be in while still having a late-game pivot. Okay, here's my map. And like what things you have to be doing for the mid-game in order to set yourself up to be able to win. Because a lot of the game does come down to making sure you get to buy things when you get to level 6. You don't want to be stuck doom rolling for a single level 6 unit if you can avoid it. Spear? Beginning Stone's really good too, but I think I just want Spear. Especially since I have to play a donkey. Yeah, that was something that I had trouble with earlier this patch too. Like every patch when the late game comps you can reasonably go for are different, you kind of have to readjust for what you have to do in the mid game as well. Because like last patch, if you didn't have great pivots from your mid game plan, you could still just go into Slay or Trees, depending on what stuff you found first. But now both of those sort of easy full pivots on 6 don't really exist. Or at least it's way harder to full pivot into them. You need to have a huge lead to go into Trees. And Slay really needs treasures, even more so than before. I don't really want to buy a Court Wizard. I probably should be buying Court Wizard, but Tweedledee, yeah. Hey, 20-sided ninja. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope your stream went well. Feel like you're avoiding Slay too much. You'd spec on LD a bit more. You get dumpstered by giant LDs and worms in the late game. Yeah. I don't know. Some of that's survivorship bias, right? Like, just because sometimes you get dumpstered by LDs, you're just not noticing all the times the LD player goes out of 8th because they bought LD. Well, LD Riverwish. Just because it's a comp that works doesn't mean that it's necessarily a comp that you should be in a significant amount of time. Hey, glad you enjoy the YouTube content. Level 6. I don't think I'm still in the market for Oni King. That said, I don't know what the fuck this board is doing. How did I end up here? Dwarves board? Could be a dwarves board. Shadow Assassin Riverwish. I really hate buying Riverwish Mermaid. It just feels so hard to justify playing a 4-8 that doesn't directly contribute stats to your board. Not only a 4-8, but a 4-8 in slot 5. What's usually the most important slot on your board. Yoink. Good spells. So I'm looking for, like, Ashwood Elm, I guess? I don't think I want to Knighted the Oni King. That seems ambitious. Bearstein Pip was right there. We even have the Spear. Spear's not really a Bearstein treasure. The Spear stats don't get doubled by Bearstein. This is, like, about as good as a Ring of Rage. Yoink. It's a 410. Oh. Iron's been pretty good. Now to find some burning trees. Some fiery, fiery trees. I guess against Ghost, I'll just slot one this, try to have it die. Maybe we get a Blessing of Athena. A little surprised we're top board. It's kind of scuffed. I don't think the Piper's board was super weak either. Athena's? No, double Earthquake, okay. Thanks. Just what I needed. Dwarf pivot. Get some health from the spears. Not much, but a little bit. I grinded it. It doesn't take that long. Once you start beating... Like, you beat the bonus reward maps, and you get, like, 200 monkey dollars. Then you do some intermediate maps, and I think those give 400. Yeah, I haven't used any consumables at all. It feels like cheating. Before more chill tower defense over blue. I don't think there's a more chill tower defense. I don't know. As someone who played a ton of Legion TD2, Bloons is comparatively very, very chill. Oh. Just hit, I guess. Well. Rush. Maybe there's this whole genre of like super casual tower defense games that I've just never been exposed to. Yeah, I don't know. Spectorio counts tower defense? I don't know. Yay, are we bigger than the Charon? Yes. Charon does not have a comp. Impressive. Both teams fought hard. Who's this lobby? Plus 42.